What's going on, guys? Welcome to Life of PNK. Maybe I should consider changing the name of the channel to the Dash Cam guy, but I got contacted by another company called Lingdu. It's these guys right here. I don't know if you can see it. To review their dash cam. It's going to be very similar to the previous couple videos I've released, but I'm really happy to review this dash cam because it gives us more options to what... There's a fly. It gives us more options to what we can put in our BMWs, which is great because, as you guys remember, I have a different dash cam. And I like it. I like the integrated portion, but this type of dash cam, it's super easy to use for people that don't want to deal with removing plastics, that don't want to make it complicated, etc., breaking tabs and stuff like that, which I did actually break a tab up here on my car. So with that being said, these cameras are great alternatives. These dash cams, they're great alternatives because all you do is stick them on the window, connect them to your like cigarette lighter if you have that, or your USB port, power cable, power adapter, whatever you have. Connect them to that. Yes, there's a wire, but you can, if you want to, you can kind of like wire it differently, kind of to hide the wire if you want to. You can put the cameras even like lower on the window as well. It's not going to be as best view, but the wire is going to be a little bit hidden. It's just up to you how you want to use it. So what I'm going to do, guys, is actually open the box. We're going to open it together, see what's inside. I believe it's going to be very similar to a dash cam I recently reviewed, but I'm curious to see what this one, how it's made, if it's better plastic, if it's better design. I think it looks a little bit cooler. It has like a little bit of like a golden design around it. It makes it a little bit more professional maybe, or classy, let's say. But let's open the box together and let's connect the camera. Basically, that's all you have to do, is just stick it to your window and connect the camera and go through the app as well. Okay, let's see what's inside. Let's see if I can open it with one hand. Yep, there it is. It's very neatly packaged. And by the way, I want to mention one thing, is this came to my door very quickly since the company said they sent it to me. They used Amazon. It came with, I believe, like 2 days tops. It was very quickly. So if you need a dash cam quickly, this is the way to go. Very fast, very nice. The box is very well, designed. This is the camera. This is the masterpiece here. Let me take it out. And yep, you can see what it looks like. There's the camera. Basically, it has a protective film here. And you stick this to the windshield. That's it. That's pretty much it. It's a Wi-Fi. I'm curious. I have to look through instructions. I don't know what app they're using. It comes with an SD card too, which is really cool. Yeah, it's a really nice camera, actually. I love the design. It's kind of shiny, a little bit more classy than the other cameras that I've seen that are kind of like in this segment when it comes to budget. Let's see, this should move. Yep, this moves as well. So that's pretty cool. Let's open the rest of the box and see what's in there. I'm gonna remove that. Grab it here. Oh, there's this. Oh, I like what they've done here. It has like a carbon fiber finish, so it looks pretty cool. So, and I like that the adapter is like on the smaller side. Typically, these cigarette lighter adapters are really larger. So this camera, overall, the quality looks a lot better. The plastics quality. There's the manual. You can see the manual here. There's some like a plastic removal tool. If you want to wire, as I mentioned to you guys, you can wire the wire differently. So there's some clips if you want to stick to the window. I'm not gonna use that. And here's the power cable. Basically, it goes from here to here. So kind of like this, you can follow the order. And here we also have the electrostatic film, which I think this is a great idea. You put this on the windshield before the camera. It kind of works two ways. It provides a little bit more protection between the gluey stuff of the camera and the windshield. And I like that they have like an actual indication where you should stick the camera actually on this. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. It's like a dotted line. Yep. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's pretty cool. So let me install this. It should be pretty quickly. First, again, we're gonna put this electromagnetic shield, whatever you want to call it. I always mess that name. And I'm gonna look through the manual what app we have to download. So let's do those two steps first. And sorry guys, I tried moving the car so you guys can see a little bit better. Because of the way the sun is sitting or shining, you might not be able to see. You can see how it's just dark on your side. But the first thing, as I said, is I'm gonna attach the sticker. So let me do that. And here it says to please clean the glass before tearing this protective film. So here it is, guys. I had to put the camera down. There's some bubbles, so you can kind of, move those bubbles. The bubbles actually with the Florida sun, there shouldn't be too much of a problem to remove them, but you can squeeze the bubbles out if you want to be picky. But It's super easy install, very easy. You don't have to do much, to be honest. With this, you can just press the bubbles out and make sure they're removed. You can't even see it on the camera. Yeah, you can kind of see now the prompt and the stuff. So here's where actually the camera will go. So all you have to do is basically just grab this, remove this blue film here, and just stick the camera here, and then you just adjust or put it down, which I think it will be kind of like this. So I'll set it up like this so you can see the road properly. So put the camera down and do this because I need two hands. There you go, guys, it's on. I put it right there because, again, I have this camera. I put it right there. You can probably, if you're doing it yourself, maybe put it closer to here so it's not on the way when you're driving, so you can't, you know, it doesn't interfere with your vision. I also have my like sun pass stuff like there, so this is a good spot for it for now. So I'm gonna plug it in. I haven't plugged it in yet, so let me plug it in. And again, I really enjoy this little thing. It's pretty cool. It's a very like a low profile, let's say, charger. You plug it in. I love the carbon fiber look around it. Makes it even better, especially if you have like a carbon fiber trim, which for this card, maybe I'll think about getting this. I'm not sure yet. And then we just have to take out the power cable itself. So plug in the USB portion first. And if your car already comes with like a similar USB adapter or something like that, you can just reuse that. But I'm going to use the one that they provide. And here, I believe it's somewhere on the side. Probably I should have plugged in earlier, but let's see how easy it is. Yep, you guys can see it. I'm not even looking, and I'm able to see it. Yep, there you go. I had to fully press it. There we go. Nice sound. Sorry guys, again, the sun is the opposite way, so you can't really see very well.
Wi-Fi is on.
There you go, Wi-Fi is on, recording is starting. I like that it's Wi-Fi and not Bluetooth, because sometimes Bluetooth kind of interacts differently with the car itself, especially when you have the app too running. So it's recording right now. Let me look through the manual and see what kind of app I need to download for this. So here it is in their manual. You can scan this barcode. I believe this is for both Android and Apple. Yep, so I'm gonna scan this on my phone. Go, you guys can see. Okay, now you see it, so let's get it. Now we can open the app. So after opening it, allowing the permissions, it looks like it already found the actual camera. So let's connect and let's see what happens. So one thing, I'm testing this app or this camera to see if it can connect without me disconnecting my phone from the BMW sync, let's say the infotainment. The reason why I'm trying to do that is it's very difficult sometimes for these cameras to switch back and forth, and I'm hopeful this allows it to, because it's a Wi-Fi versus a Bluetooth connection. But let's check it out. Okay guys, I finally actually got it to work. I stand corrected what I said about the Wi-Fi connection. You still have to disconnect your phone from the BMW infotainment. Otherwise, the connection will keep dropping. You have to like keep refreshing the app or keep reloading the app, because it will drop the connection. So once everything is organized and you've disconnected your phone from the car, which again, I'm still not a biggest fan of that, but this camera, again, I repeat, is probably the best camera when it comes to how quickly it connects, and that you have to use the Wi-Fi, not the Bluetooth. But once you have that, you have the connection. This camera to see if it can connect without me disconnecting my phone from. So what I'm going to do now is go for a quick drive so you guys can see the footage that this camera develops. I do believe this is probably one of the better footages that I've seen so far in these cameras. And then I'll give you my final thoughts once we see all that. Also, let me show you guys how it looks from the outside too. So this is it. It looks pretty cool if you ask me. So you guys can see the video is actually pretty good. It's very nice, very good quality. It's very typical in this kind of like price range, but I want to say this one is a little bit better. It's a little bit more natural colors, a little bit more clear. So I think it looks really great. It overall records very well. So this camera, actually, it's really good. It's probably top of the range. I said I wasn't going to compare it to any other cameras, but it's hard not to. I would say it's probably top on the range. When it comes from the app is really nice. It uses Wi-Fi to connect, not Bluetooth. Yes, you have to still disconnect the phone from the car's infotainment system. I guess that's normal, it's an industry practice. But overall, it's a lot better, a lot faster. Once you can figure out the apps, kind of like I would say when you first use the app, you might have to restart it a couple times. But once you get hang of it and everything works just fine, it worked no problems afterwards trying to download this video that you guys are seeing here. Also, I want to say that the quality is really good too. The sound is really good, the quality is really good. So it's really nice. It's a really nice camera. And the camera itself looks a little bit above everyone else, the other levels. The plastic just feels so much better. The whole application feels nicer. Little touches where they could do, especially like the carbon fiber, like little touch. Overall, it just looks a little bit more higher standard, and overall it looks better than the rest. With all that being said, I'm really enjoying this camera. If there's a scale from 1 to 10, let's say, or 0 to 10, I'll probably give it a 9 for the budget that this camera comes into, which is under $200. It's really nicely put together. The packaging is really nice. It comes really quickly. The customer service that I've talked to, or at least the guys, the salespeople, they're very responsive. The quality is good, and overall, super easy installation. So with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's another dash cam video, nothing really performance done to the BMW, but that's coming soon. Actually, I was supposed to make this video, or like a small car upgrade video, like recently before actually this video, but it happened, so it didn't work out. So that's coming up next video. So keep looking at the channel. That video is coming up probably next week or the week after. I want to say thank you guys for watching. We actually hit 2,000 subscribers, which is phenomenal. The channel is growing little by little, but we hit 2,000. That's a big mark. I want to say thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Without you, this is not possible. And I'll see you guys later.